Thursday. Y'all, I've been in the same spot all day. Look, I feel a little bad today, but that's all right because you know how I'm gonna make up for it? By getting on here going live. That's how I'm making up for it. I have literally been in this spot, sitting in this recliner all day. It's been raining all day here where I'm at, and I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow and Saturday. So I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. But today, y'all, I did not leave the house. I literally got out of the bed, came to this spot, and been in this spot all day. But that's okay because decided to go ahead and hop on here tonight. I almost didn't, but I'm starting to think I'm a little bit addicted to YouTube Live, y'all, at this point. Because even when I don't feel like it, like I won't do anything else if I don't feel like it. But even when I don't feel like it, I feel like I'm getting on YouTube Live regardless. So here I am, everybody. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lane Levette. I teach women how to make money online with digital products, y'all, and possibly quit your 9 to 5. Or find another way to make income besides your 9 to 5. But yes, y'all, I decided to hop on tonight, talk to y'all, answer y'all's questions, talk about digital products, see if I have anybody new join the live that wants to learn how to get started the exact same way I did, y'all. Quick little backstory. I started almost a year ago, not quite yet. It'll be a year next month. And I started almost a year ago, y'all, and I have quit my 9 to 5 job. Almost 2 weeks now that I've been gone. And I can honestly say I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not came across digital marketing and learned about the course UBC, stepped out on faith, bought it, learned from it, turned around, was able to resell it because it comes with resale rights. And now here I am less than a year later, have quit my 9 to 5 job, y'all. Every time I say that, I just got to smile because I'm like, I really quit this fucking job. I did. And it feels good. Hey, Piara, how are you today? Look, you the first one jumped on here. But yes, I really did it, y'all. And I honestly have to say, it's thanks to me realizing that I had to buy something. I had to invest in myself. I had to learn. Like I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I tried to do it without learning. I was just like most of y'all, like, nah, I don't need a course. I know how to do it. I can figure it out. Look, that's me all day. And that's exactly what I tried to do. Baby, I wasn't making no sales. Not a one. And then I started seeing like all these different courses that people were getting. I'm like, well, damn, do I need to buy that? And I'm like, no, I can figure it out. So I hesitated for a good little minute. And then I was like, you know what, baby, I got to do it. Everybody else making it work, what make me any different, right? And that's how you got to view it. What makes me different from you? Nothing. The only difference is I stopped and realized what I needed and bought it and then moved on, you know? So that's like the only difference between when you see somebody who's having success and you is that you haven't started. And if you have started and you're not making money yet, you just need to keep going until you get to that part. But I finally did it, y'all. I bought a course, Ultimate Branding course is the course that I decided to go with. That's the course that resonated with me. I stepped out on faith. I bought it and I did it on payments. Now, I ain't gonna lie. If the payment options wasn't available, baby, I'd have had to wait. I'd have needed to save some money because that was a part of the reason I was trying to leave my job, not getting paid enough, right? But because they had payment options through Klarna, through Afterpay, I was able to break my payments into 4 and I was able to get the course. I had no idea how I was going to pay the next 2, 3, and 4th payment, but I didn't care. I just needed the information, right? So I bought the course on payments, y'all. Good thing about UBC, even when you start on payments, you still get access to the course and you still get the right to resell it regardless of Alicia. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Andrea. Yeah, so I was like, baby, if it wasn't for the payments, I'd have had to wait a little bit longer. But because of the payments, y'all, it made it so much easier for me to start. And I just took the leap. I was like, I gotta do it. And then once you take that leap and you buy the course, you're gonna feel like you forced to start learning. At this point, you bought it. So you might as well learn what you need to learn, right? You might as well do whatever you need to do to learn and get these strategies and be on your way to doing the same thing I did. Making money, basically. You just gotta learn. You gotta step out, you gotta do it. That's basically what you got to do. Yeah, that's what you got to do, regardless. So that's what I did, y'all. I learned from the course. I started April 1st to be exact on a brand new Instagram account. I know y'all thinking, the new people thinking, well, I don't have any followers. You don't need followers, y'all. You starting a brand new account. You starting from zero. That's what I did. That's what most people did. And I started from zero. And the good crazy thing is I started faceless, y'all. I wasn't even showing my face on Instagram. I didn't show my face on Instagram for 5 to 6 months, somewhere in between. And I got started. I started learning. I started implementing the strategies as I went. And then eventually I started talking about the course. Like after a little while, I started talking about it. And one day I made my first sale, y'all. I'll never forget. Somebody trusted me enough, bought the course from me. And ever since then, y'all, I have been making money selling digital products. A lot of my sales in the beginning came from UBC, but then after that, I started incorporating like other products. Not a lot, but I had other products too. But I made the bulk of my income from reselling UBC, giving people the information, the knowledge that they need, trying to give them the same steps that I took so they could learn. And that's what I did. And here I am, less than a year later. I actually consistently made more than my 9 to 5 income the whole entire time for the whole year. But I waited until now to actually leave my job. That was just me dragging my feet. But I waited. But my second month in this, y'all, I made 10K. I made 10K in the month of May of last year, which is crazy to even say and think. But y'all, there's people who make more than that in their second month. And then you got people who it may take you a few months to make your first sale. Everybody's journey gonna look different. But the main point of all of this, y'all, you gotta start somewhere. If you wanna be on this path and you wanna find a way to break free from your 9 to 5, or maybe you just wanna supplement your 9 to 5 and make more money, which I feel like everybody should. Even if you have a job you like, why not sell digital products too? Because you can do it from anywhere. So you might as well do it, right? And I guarantee when you start learning and you do it right, it's going to surpass your 9 to 5 income because there's no income limit. It's all up to you, right? And that's literally what I did. I'm here catching up on some work from my 8 to 5 and listening. Otherwise, I would be on UBC course. Yep, Stephanie. That's right, because Stephanie invested not too long ago. But yeah, that's what you gotta do, y'all. You really gotta believe in yourself enough to know that you can do it just like anybody else. A lot of people like to watch, and then they never start. And the next thing you know, you 6 months to a year later, and you still haven't did nothing. So I would say for beginners, or even if you're not a beginner, the smartest thing to do, y'all, and I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because I did it, and then plus because it makes the most sense. The smartest thing to do when you learning digital marketing and you new in the space, start with a course. Why wouldn't you? Why do you want to buy somebody's perfect ebook and then be stuck and not know what to do? Okay, now what? What I'm going to do now? How do I set up my email? How do I set up my store? How do I make content? Y'all have so many questions. So that's the whole purpose of starting with a course like UBC, because it's going to teach you everything from A to Z. How to set up your store, how to create content, how to automate your entire business basically. And then the bonus that you get is the fact that you are able to resell the course as your first digital product if you choose to. If you choose to do it, y'all. You don't even have to, but it's going to teach you how to sell. So even if you want to make your own products, if you want to sell ebooks or whatever you want to do, the foundation is UBC, because it's going to teach you marketing, it's going to teach you branding, and it's going to teach you sales all in one platform. Do anybody have questions for me so far? I'm trying to read messages too. Hey Jasmine, I was just about to message you and tell you I just got on live right now because I know I was just talking to you. I was just finna message you. Yep, I went live right after I sent you that message. I was like, let me go live. So random and last minute. Typical me, right? To go random. Yeah, I'm gonna have to download that app, Alicia. I gotta see. I still ain't downloaded it, but I'm gonna have to because I want to see what's happening. What you gotta do. But I'm definitely gonna download it. I started watching the modules and love the layout. Yes, it's very. I like the layout too. They explain things so well. Can't do anything but win. Exactly. This, y'all, UBC is so valuable. So valuable. It really is, y'all. It's just up to the person. That's why it's like UBC is like giving you the information, right? But it's up to the person what they do with it. y'all know how it is. You can give information to anybody, but some people gonna go all in and apply the stuff, and some people gonna half-ass and then be like, I ain't making no money. Well, what are you doing? Are you doing what they tell you to do? Are you using, so if you get UBC, you got everything you need to be successful. It's just a matter of how long it's gonna take you, and then if you implement the stuff that you learning. That's it, y'all. That's it. Yeah, Stephanie finally got in. She did. The other day, she finally did it, y'all. Stephanie been watching me for a long time, but she finally did it. But that's okay. At least you did it, y'all. But that's why I be coming on here talking about it. Like, don't just, it's okay to watch because you want to get to know somebody. Of course, you spending money, make sure you know the person. But y'all, after you watch for a while, don't just keep watching. If you really considering it, just do it, because the more you think about it, the more you procrastinate, the longer it's gonna take you, and then you just gonna eventually you're gonna do it, but then you're gonna wish, dang, I should have just been did it at this point. Hey Ebony, I see the types of videos all the time, but I'm so glad and grateful that I came across your page because I'm serious about starting this business. So yes, Ebony, thank you. Yes, because a lot of people do digital marketing, y'all. That's the thing. It's such a big space. There's space for everybody, y'all, because there's so many different things people doing. Like, even though it's all digital marketing, y'all, it's so many ways you can make money. And y'all got to think about it. There's so many different audiences that people are targeting. Not everybody is targeting the same audience, y'all. And then you got to think there's billions of people on the internet, y'all, all over the world. So when you market a business that's digital like this, that's online, y'all, you may get buyers from another country. It's not always just the US. So the audience is so wide, and depending on how you structure your content, y'all, there's room for everybody. It's just a matter of you getting something, start learning, and then figuring out what it is that makes your business function, if that makes sense. That's all it's about, honestly. Had you asked me a year ago, I probably wouldn't have known, y'all, when I first started. But it's crazy to see, because I can't even believe that it's been almost a year. That's crazy to even think, because it doesn't seem like it. Because I've been doing this, and it's like, dang, when I be talking, I'm like, dang, it's going to be April, y'all. April 1st is around the corner. That's literally when I started my Instagram account. I started a brand new Instagram account. I bought UBC shortly after I started the account, y'all. And here I am almost a year later, then quit my 9-to-5 job, have consistently saw more money every single month since I started back in April. And it's just crazy to say. It just makes me think that I wish I would have like discovered it sooner, because it's like, dang, where have I been? Like, is this what people doing to make money? Like, there's so much money you can make in the online space. Not even just with digital products, y'all, with all kinds of stuff. Digital products, drop shipping, like just so many different things you can do to make money online. It's crazy. That is crazy. The big creator followed me today. I'm like, who sent you? Stop, Jasmine. The people probably wanted to follow you. What you mean? They probably wanted to follow you. That's funny. Anybody have questions about UBC? Anybody in my live that wants me to share my screen, I can show y'all the course if y'all want to see. If anybody hasn't seen like how it's set up, I can share my screen. Well, I can put my camera on my laptop to show you. Because I'm on the iPad, y'all. I wonder if the little reactions work on the iPad. I don't think they work on the iPad. Let's see. Y'all remember it? No, they don't work on the iPad. I should have got on a MacBook so I can do the confetti. They ain't working over here. Exactly, Stephanie. That's true, too. That's true. It's always, look, it's always the right time, no matter when it is at the end of the day. Yep. Yeah, I promise you, I spend my entire day. If I don't do nothing else, baby, I spend my entire day responding to DMs. And y'all, I've been lazy. I don't know if y'all was in here when I first got on here, but I literally been right here all day, which is kind of sad. Like in this same spot. Yeah, I have not moved. I went from the bed to this recliner. The only time I got up is to eat and to go to the restroom. That's it. That's it. It's raining here. It's been nasty all day, and I think it's supposed to rain Friday too. And I just knew I wasn't going nowhere today in this weather. I woke up with intentions on not going nowhere. Yep. I'm gonna share my screen anyway, y'all, just so I can get off camera. But it's gonna be rigged up. It's gonna be rigged up because I'm on the iPad. But that's all right. You're putting your work in and doing how you want to do it. What you talking about, Stephanie? You talking about the business wise? That's the good thing, y'all. The more you learn, the more you grow. Because in the beginning, y'all, I didn't know much. I didn't know. It's crazy to see how far I came because I did not know a lot at all. I learned it, like, because you learn basically from the course, but you also going to learn just from life experiences and making your own mistakes. That's the best teacher, honestly. Making your own mistakes and then learning from that. Next thing you know, 6 months from now, you pretty much talking about digital marketing like it's nothing. And that's usually how it happens. Yep, that's usually how it happens. Okay, it's a little bit rigged up again today. All right, y'all. Can y'all see that? I think y'all can. I hope y'all can. But yeah, to anybody that's new in the live, that's curious to see how spawning to DM sitting. Oh yes. That's what I've been doing. I've been responding. If I don't do nothing else, I can at least do that, right? But I have been lazy today. This weather got me lazy. I'm gonna be honest. So lazy. Was there anything that you struggled with when you started your course? Comparing myself to other people. I had to get out of that because you can't do that. Because when you do that, it's gonna make you feel like it's gonna discourage you. So that's why UBC focuses a lot on mindset too. A lot. Because it makes a big difference when you're able to control your mindset or help or shift it. And I had to realize you can't compare yourself to other people because you don't know how long they've been in it. You don't know what they went through to get where they at. And here I was as a beginner, like comparing myself to other people. So once I stopped doing that and just focused on being me and just being consistent and seeing how much I grew, it made it easier. But of course, y'all, that's easier said than done. I get it. Like when people say don't compare yourself, that's why you gotta like really, really work on mindset and just knowing like when you start, just know you starting, you're a beginner, and it's gonna be days, it's gonna feel discouraging, it's gonna feel hard, but you just gotta keep going, honestly, because I guarantee most people went through it. It's just people don't, when people talk as they grow and then they talk about their business, you don't really hear people talk about that a lot. But that doesn't mean like they didn't have days like that. There's a lot of people who are successful, making a lot of money, but they didn't make money for months in the beginning. They were struggling. And it be the people who struggled the worst that be passing everybody else up, you know? So you never know what your story gonna be. So I would say just when you start, just try to realize like you in the moment and take it like day by day, honestly. Every little thing you do is working towards the bigger goal. But y'all, this is what the course looks like. If I do have anybody who's curious, it's hosted on the school platform. It's beginner friendly. And it's video modules. A lot of it is video modules, so you're not having to read a lot of stuff. When you click on the modules, there's a lot of stuff inside. So that's Faceless, y'all. The Faceless module. Um, if you want to be faceless, that's the thing, y'all. Faceless marketing, where you don't even have to show your face, and that's growing even more. Like a lot of people are becoming more and more successful with faceless. But this is just the modules that are inside of the course. As you can see, it's pretty much covering everything. And then it goes to the live recordings, because UBC does live recordings. Well, not live recordings. They do live Q&A calls, y'all. Every Wednesday, there's a call, and they record all those calls here. Right here. If you ever miss them, you can go here. They do mindset calls. They do Instagram audits. And then they do normal Q&A calls. And then they record them in case you don't make it, y'all. And they are super helpful, because even though I make money, I still go to these calls, y'all, all the time. And then it goes into the next language, because it does come in 4 other languages: Spanish, French, German, Portuguese. So a lot of people all over, y'all, are investing in UBC and learning. And then you have the calendar up here where it shows you the calls, and anytime they do like a Zoom or a workshop, you can just click on these to join the call. So like right here, this is the next Q&A call, July 2nd on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, because I'm Central Time, y'all, so it's 8 Eastern. And then you have the community, y'all. That's the good thing about buying a course like this in the online space, because you don't get to, it's not like going to college and you get a degree and then that's it. With this is lifetime access. You got lifetime community support constantly. They make announcements like this one. Telegram links inside of UBC is a no-no. So it's just that you can go in here, you can get the announcements, and then you can write. You can ask for help. You can share your wins. Right here, for example, somebody put 3 days ago, first sale, less than a week, they made their first sale. So that's just an example, y'all, of how the course is set up. Somebody needs help setting up their store. But when you come here, you'll see like a lot of new people, new member, new here. A lot of new people are joining the course. I think they are another new person. I think they are getting ready to add new stuff and like add a lot of new information. This person says 0 to 36K on a faceless journey, y'all. I started just like you with 0 followers, no face, no audience, but I showed up every day, posted even when no one cared, and kept going when the results were slow. Now they have 36,000 followers and growing. That's crazy. And then they sharing the tips of what worked for them. So community is really good, y'all. It's very friendly. This person made 6K in one day. So that's just to kind of show y'all, it's not just me. It's a real course, real people in here changing their life every single day, y'all, with the course. Just everybody at a different pace, if that makes sense. Somebody made, I don't know what this is because it's a different currency, but in less than 2 months. Let's see anything. Okay, I read that. Anybody have questions so far? But it's it's a very good place. So even on top of support from me, you getting just support from the people who are in the community, if that makes sense. And I've been in here almost a year, y'all. So much value. So many new things have been added. You never pay more. Once you pay $4.99, that's it. You get all the support. You get the Q&A calls. When they add new modules, you don't have to pay for them. And like I said, I've been in here a year and have never paid anything more. Another new member. That's probably another new member. Somebody made $499 while having lunch. And that's usually how it happens, y'all. It happens in your sleep and when you out and about spending your money. Next thing you know, you made money. That's how it happens. Another new member. New member. New member. So as you can see, new member, people are really joining the course. And that sells from different places, y'all, because not just me. Like, that's how you know a lot of people are getting in this course and pretty much eventually quitting their 9-to-5 jobs, because a lot of people are doing this because they tired of working for somebody else. Some people doing it because they just want to be at home with their kids. They tired of going to work. Some people doing it because they just want to make an additional stream of income. Then you got some people who are in debt and they need to pay off debt and they tired of just living paycheck to paycheck. Whatever the case may be, y'all, all I can tell y'all is learn marketing some kind of way. Like, invest in yourself, learn marketing, because once you learn the skill of marketing, you have it forever. Nobody can take it from you. This person made their first sale in 6 days. Another newbie. So that's how the course is set up. Pretty much you can go here, you can learn, you can find the announcements anytime they're doing something, y'all. It's very user friendly to follow. You got community, you got the classroom, you got the calendar, and then the members. Somebody made 4K in 25 days. Right here. So you can access this from your phone too, y'all. So it's not just the computer. Anywhere you can download the app, you can access it. That's why I always tell people all you need is a phone, because it's really true, y'all. You can access UBC from your phone. You can access StanStore, Beacons from your phone, your website. You can access Instagram, TikTok, YouTube from your phone. So if that's all you had, look, baby, make it work. That's all you need. I literally used to use only my phone, like the first 6 months of business. That's all I used because I was comfortable using my phone. And I had an iPad, still wouldn't use it. Until now, because I'll be doing these lives and sharing my screen and doing all this crazy stuff now. But before that, I wasn't doing none of that. I was just on my phone. Hey, Divine. Just bought your mini course and decided. Okay. All these scam calls, it is too late for Scam Likely to be coming through. Okay. Let me see. Just bought the mini course and decided to learn. Yes, girl. Definitely. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you so much. See, that's why I needed to be on my MacBook, y'all. Could have did the confetti. I could have did the confetti and the balloons, and I can't do nothing on this computer. I mean, on this iPad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing my lives from the MacBook. Thank you. Anybody else have questions on UBC? Anything else y'all want to see? Any questions just in general for me? Yes or no, y'all? Let me know. Let me know. Yep, you can learn a lot from that mini course. A lot. I put it together in a way for beginners still, just to make it easier. And then you can resell all the products. They PLR, so you can resell them. You just need to like edit the cover and the name and all of that, but you can resell everything because it's PLR rights. I did make some reels though. I didn't finish them, but I at least made them. I just need to do the captions. I did do that today. Oh, and I uploaded the vlog. See, today wasn't wasted. I edited the vlog. I got the vlog out. Jasmine, you still in here? So I did do something. I just did it all from this one spot is the thing. Can you talk about the store whenever people make the product purchase? Yes. So when people make the so I use StanStore, which is very user friendly, y'all. When people buy, like the young lady that just bought the mini course from me, I can instantly see the email showing that I had a sale purchase. I can see what she bought from my email, and then if I go to my StanStore, I'll be able to see the money on my Stand Store instantly. It takes Stand Store probably like, don't let me lie, it just depends. It takes Stand Store probably like a day to allow you to like withdraw it out if you wanted to. But it's real easy. I literally can cash out all my money all the time if I want to. Some people like to let the money build up on Stand Store because you can see it and it can sit there, or you can cash it out. Depending on the time of day you cash out and the bank that you bank with, there's been times I cash out in the morning and it's immediately in my account the same day. If I wait till like after a certain time and cash out, I probably won't see it till the next day. But everything is fast, y'all. And you can instantly see the money. But yeah, you learn how to do all that and set all that up from the course. That's a part of learning this right here, funnel building. So I use Stand Store. So when I started as a beginner, I used this actual tutorial, actually, y'all. Which all of this is going to change soon. All it's going to change is going to be new steps. But as of right now, these are the steps, y'all. And I literally followed along. It's a video telling you from scratch. Create your Stand Store account. How to customize your store. How to connect Stripe and PayPal. You literally follow directions. How to add the product. How to do your checkout page. They gave me the description. They gave me the thumbnail. How to set up my cart, like basically everything. And once I did all this, basically my business was automated, just like that. So I had the UBC in my store, and if somebody was to buy, it would go through just from watching this tutorial. And then they have a System.io one and a Beacons one. So it's not like, yeah, so it's still Stripe, because Stripe is the payment processor. Stripe is the payment processor for a lot of stuff. But I think the new platform that UBC is going to move to is going to give us the option to use something else other than Stripe. But right now, no matter if you go with Stand Store, Beacons, any of them, they're going to process through Stripe. Stand Store is who has your money. But right here, as you see, you got to set up Stripe or PayPal. So Stripe is the payment processor. If you don't want to use it, then you have to do PayPal. But I recommend connecting a Stripe, y'all. Creating a Stripe account. But it's really easy to do. Like, it's really easy. It's not hard at all. Because Stand Store is like the website. Stand Store is just the place that holds your digital products. It's kind of like your website. When you click somebody's link in bio, Stripe is the people who are actually processing your money. And be sure to purchase from your phone if doing. Yes, Stephanie. Yes. So, yes, I'm glad you mentioned that. So, yeah, so if anybody is wanting to buy like UBC from me and get it on payments, like the payment plan through Klarna, through Afterpay, it'll break your payments into 4, 6, or even 12. I think Stephanie got offered 12. So it just depends on you and how fast you want to pay it off and how much interest you want to pay. But if you want the payment plan option, to see those payments, you have to be on your phone, not the laptop, because it won't show you Klarna or Afterpay. So you would just go to your phone and click the link. That's it. And then you'll see the payment plan options. I think it's like that for all laptops, Stephanie. PayPal. So PayPal is just another way to take payments, basically. I just don't like using PayPal because PayPal got a tendency to want to hold your money for 30 days. That's the PayPal rule. A lot of people still use it. I don't use PayPal. That's why y'all don't see it on my store. I used it one time. I made like $1,000 and I couldn't access my money for 30 days. And that right there didn't sit right with me. So I disconnected it and I only use Stripe. That's why y'all only see where y'all can enter y'all card information at checkout or click on Klarna and click on Afterpay. But it's just another. PayPal is not bad though. It's very, they look out for you, the business owner. So it's very, very good. It's just I didn't know they put a hold on funds. I don't know if that was just the initial hold. I didn't stick with them long enough to see. I just disconnected it. But yeah, PayPal is legit. It's just a matter of how you want to run business. Basically, you gotta pick one of the two, or you can have both. How do you see the store, everything you offer? What do you mean? How do you see it? You set it up. So you have to set up a Stand Store. You have to go to the Stand Store website, and then it's going to ask you to create an account. And then once you create an account, It's gonna help let you design your store, and then you're gonna get a link. That's the link that goes in your bio. Once you set everything up, and that's how you view your store. So it's like you'll see it, but you have to create the Stan Store account first, or the Beacons account, and then you're able to see the store. Does that make sense? Let me see. So like that, it look like mine. It'll look like my store like this. And then it shows you on the side what it looks like from the phone view. But you see all of this once you create an account. And on the side, you can click on home, click on my store, income, analytics, your customers, your affiliate link right here, your appointments, your referrals, your email flows, your DM, and then there's more stuff. So Stan Store is one of the most user-friendly platforms, honestly, y'all. And as you see, I got a lot of stuff in drafts. If you can have stuff on your store, but it doesn't show if I have it as a draft. The only stuff that's going to show is the stuff that I don't have listed as draft. So as y'all see, I have a lot of stuff, but it doesn't show to y'all because it's just in my drafts. But you can add any kind of links you want, any kind of products you want. You can design your edit design right here. It'll change this, different colors. You can change the setup. You can change the way this looks, but you would just click these to navigate. And if you want to see it as you're doing it, it's going to show it right here how it looks. You can change colors. You don't have to have these colors. You can do whatever you want, basically. No business. So that's what I was saying. I started brand new. When I got into digital marketing, I started a brand new account from scratch on Instagram, and it's in professional mode. It's in business mode, professional mode, whatever you call it. Because that way I can see analytics. I can see the analytics of my videos and how they're performing. So it's not a personal account. I created a brand new separate account. Y'all, when y'all see people saying they making money, I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of thousands, y'all. It's true. It is true. It's crazy, y'all. I have pretty much replaced my entire 9 to 5 income and some, all because I learned digital marketing and started selling digital products, which is crazy because I feel like, you mean to tell me I've been giving 8 to 9 hours of my day to a boss that I don't like, and a job that I don't like, and struggling to make ends meet, and then I go and learn a skill like marketing and turn around and make my money by giving 2 to 3 hours a day? Like, that's crazy. And then being able to do it from wherever, because all you need is your phone or whatever system you use, and I'm able to make money when I'm out and about because I can do it from anywhere I'm at. And it's just crazy and amazing to see like all these people, because I follow a lot of people, y'all, who've made thousands, who've made millions with digital marketing. That's why I be telling my family I'm gonna be the first millionaire in the family, and they all look at me crazy because they don't get it. But I know I can do it because I follow people who've done it. I see other people doing it, and I'm like, they not special. The only thing that make them special is because they put in the work and they made it happen. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And when I tell my family that, they be like, huh? What? They look at me like I'm stupid. And it's just like, because everybody's mindset is not made the same. Everybody not meant to do this. Everybody not gonna be able to do it because you don't got the right mindset to want to do it, if that makes sense. Some people made for a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life. And you just gonna, what is it, 65? You just gonna get 65, you're gonna retire, you're gonna draw your little Social Security, you're gonna be happy. You know, like, some people made for that. Me, I want more out of life. I do not want to work till I'm 60-some years old. I want to live my life now while I'm in my prime and enjoy it and not be struggling to make ends meet. But you gotta have a mindset shift to want that, honestly. Where's the link? Do you have a Stan Store? I don't know how to say your name. Do you have a Stan Store? I don't know what you mean by where's the link. Like, my link is in the bio, and then this is the link. So right here is my link. That's where you would see it at if you're on a laptop. If you're on a computer, hold on, I don't think you can see that. Right there. If I'm on my desktop right here, so this is my link. So all I do is hit copy. URL copy. Anywhere I paste this link, people gonna have access to my store to buy my products. I would just copy the link, paste it. I have it pasted on my YouTube videos. It's pasted in my YouTube bio. When I direct y'all to my bio, this is the link that I pasted there, and it takes y'all here to this. So y'all can buy UBC or buy whatever it is you see here. Yeah, so go to my bio. Yeah, so if you're looking to purchase and you're looking for that link, it's in my YouTube bio. Sorry about that. I thought you meant like where's the link like on my store when you have a stand store. Yeah. So it's in my YouTube bio. When you click on my bio, like on my main profile page, I think it's titled like digital products or something like that. If you click there, it's gonna take you to what you was just looking at, my store where you can find UBC. Yep. Any links, y'all, that I have, all of them are linked in my bio. My Instagram account is linked in bio. My stand store is linked in bio. I have a group chat that's also linked in bio to join that. What else? My TikTok is linked in bio. And then 14-day free trial for Stand Store. If anybody wants to try Stand Store for 14 days, you can get it for free if you use my link that's in bio. But all of my links are there so you can find them easy. Some people need to unlearn what they've been taught. Some people, right. Some people have watched parents. Right. That was me. I was in the same mindset because that's what I thought. That's how I was raised. I'm thinking, okay, go to college, get a job. You're exactly right, Stephanie. But I'm thinking the same thing, y'all. Up until recently, I'm like, okay, I gotta work. I'm not thinking, okay, there's other ways. I mean, there's other ways to make money, but you just think that it's not for you. For some reason, we just programmed to think, get a job, get a job, get a job, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. It takes something in your brain to go off to trigger you to be like, okay, no. Like, no. It takes something, some kind of light bulb, some kind of switch to happen to realize, no, I can be my own boss. I can be an entrepreneur. I can make money. Just like people who are millionaires. They figured out that they don't got to work for people. That's how they became millionaires. You think they became a millionaire working a 9 to 5? Nope. They quit that damn job and they did something else, right? It's the same thing. I'm not saying quit your job. Please don't quit your job. But definitely learn a skill, a high income skill like marketing, so that way you can quit your 9 to 5 when you're able to replace the income and you feel comfortable, then quit it. Or keep both, y'all. Keep them both. And if your job is not like mine, stressing you out, mine, I had to quit, y'all. Because if not, it was going to be me or the job. One of the two. And I had to leave. So I left, and I'm much happier. I'm much more at peace. I'm not stressed out. I'm not depressed every day. I'm not lashing out on people. I'm just happier, overall happier. So I left mine. And I feel like it was the best thing I could have done. Don't listen to those who are stuck in old mindset. Right. Exactly. Right, Stephanie. But that's the thing. Some people, they're going to stay at a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life. Because, look, right, somebody got to do it. There's people out there who going to do it, right? But some of us, we going to figure out, okay, I want to do this. I want to make money like this. I want to learn some kind of skill. If you do your own research, if you're watching my live on digital marketing, you can find your own research about it and how profitable it is and how profitable digital products is, because the profit margin is so big. You buying a product once and you able to resell the same product. It's not like a physical business where you have to buy inventory. Every time you make money, you got to go re-up and buy supplies, pay for shipping. You got to think about it, y'all. We doing none of that in the digital space. You literally can buy a course once and resell the same course over and over. Because why do you need to keep rebuying the same thing, right? It's digital. That's why you see so many people making so much money, because they literally like profiting off of all their sales, because it's like, what else do they have to do? Nothing. So, and then it's easier because you not having to stop to go to no post office. I had a physical product business. You not having to have people on hold because you out of town or you on vacation. So now who gonna ship the products, right? With digital marketing and digital products, you ain't got none of those worries because everything is automated. When somebody bought from me, when the young lady bought from me while I was in the live, I didn't have to stop what I was doing. I only know she bought because she told me, But she got the product instantly when she paid her money. She got an email from me telling her, here's your product. I don't have to stop what I'm doing. If I'm out and about, if I'm on vacation, like the business keeps running in the background. Your only job once you learn marketing is to keep putting your business out there and create content and do what I'm doing. Go live, market. Because the customers are not going to come to you. You have to go out and talk about what it is you sell and how it's going to help the person. So you have to create videos every day. That's where the little reels come in at on Instagram, the YouTube shorts. You got to post content every day because the content is going to stay out there forever. People will find it, but the more you put out there, the easier it is for you to make money. And then if you have the courage to go live, that makes it even better because people get to talk to you. They get to see that you're a real person. They get to relate to you. They get to understand your journey a little bit better, basically, off of instead of just posting videos, if that makes sense. And that's literally your only job after that. And to serve people, to help people, respond to their messages. If they ask you something, help them out. Other than that, that's it, y'all. Once you learn, you're going to continue to learn going forward, but it's going to be a lot easier once you start learning because now you kind of learning, you making money, you growing, and you doing it all over again. That's it. That's literally it. Mine is stressful, but I'm not kissing, but I'm working dead hard to make a few extra money. Nope, not today. Right. Yeah, my job was definitely stressful, y'all. It was so stressful. Like, working in the banking industry is not for the weak. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm gonna say. I learned a lot though, working in banking. I learned a lot. I know how all the back systems work. I know how all the debit card stuff work, the check, I know all that. Like I know what to do and what not to do. So I did learn a lot. I will say that, but to work in it, no. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. Mighty, hey Mighty. Yes, I've been live for a good 47 minutes now. If anybody's wondering what's on my screen, y'all, that's the course UBC that I started with. I just like to show people so they can actually see the course for themselves and how it's set up, like the platform that it's set up on. The thing is, we're living in a digital world now. People, exactly. That's what people not getting. See, you get it, Stephanie. We always on social media. Everybody's on freaking social media. We always buying stuff. Like we own social media. That's why you don't really see people doing like the normal marketing, y'all. Back in the day, it was billboards, magazines, what else? Like just local marketing, like hard copy stuff. You know what I mean? Now people market on the internet. That's the only difference. It's just when you hear digital marketing, it just means that you are online trying to market your business. That's it. So you putting it out there on the internet in the social media space or on a website or whatever. And it's crazy because when you do a business like that, you reach more people. You reach in the world. Basically, you can have buyers from anywhere versus marketing locally and you have like a business. You can have a physical product business, but you still need to do digital marketing. Why? Because you can make your sales expand outside of local people if you market on the internet. That's how you're going to make money anyway. Because how many people on the internet, y'all? Billions, right? So yep, it's definitely not going nowhere. It's what, $1 billion industry. They're saying by the year of 2030, digital marketing is going to be $1 trillion industry, if not already. And it's like one of the top paying jobs, y'all. Digital marketing. And there's so many things you can do, like besides reselling products. Like you can resell digital products. You can go into marketing somebody else's business for them. Like when you get good at it, you people will pay you to market their business and come up with a plan for them and all of that. You could get paid for that. It's just so many different things. And then this course teaches you like affiliate marketing. It teaches you how to get brand deals, which is really big too. where brands will pay you to make videos for them just so they can post it on their website. Because brands they don't want those, they want regular everyday people now on their websites because they know that's what people buy from now. They don't want the stuff where you can tell it's fake, basically. They want people who are actually using the products and everyday people. So that's why brands paying thousands of dollars to regular everyday people just to make a video with their product so they can post the video on their website. The good thing about brand is you don't even need a following. You don't even need to have a whole bunch of people. Like, they pick you based on your content. If you make good content and they like it, they can care less about how many followers you got because they not asking you to put it on your page anyway. They just gonna pay you to make the video. If you're good at making videos, they're gonna pay you kind of like a commercial. They're gonna pay you to make the video, and then when you send the video to them, they're gonna tell you if they like it or what they want you to change. And then once everything is approved, they're paying you for the video, and they're gonna take the video and they're gonna use it on their website and on their page. They're not even gonna ask you to post it. That's why it doesn't matter how many followers you have when it comes to brand deals. It matters what kind of content you're putting out. So if you put out good quality content, you have a higher chance of a brand wanting to work with you. That's a whole nother stream of income. This is the one that, yes, that's the one that's 500. Yep. UBC, it's a course. You can get it on payments too, and you get to resell it if you choose to. You don't have to resell it, but it comes with resale rights. But yeah, this is the course that I started with almost a year ago. Next month, I started as a brand new person in this space. I started with this course because I didn't know anything. I learned from it, and then I started talking about it and reselling it, y'all. And I have quit my job. Quit my job 2 weeks ago. So a whole year I have been able to replace my 9-to-5 income, but I still worked. And finally just walked away from it, and now I just do this full time. But starting digital marketing has led me to so many other ways to make money, y'all. I make money from YouTube now because I'm monetized. All of that started with me getting into marketing and talking about digital marketing and making videos about it. It's so many ways, y'all, that y'all can make money online. You just have to really be willing to like learn the ways and be willing to actually do them. Like, put in the work to get it done. I can show it one last time for anybody, but these are some of the modules. I always tell people if they want to be faceless, you can, y'all. This is the faceless module. A lot of it is video, y'all, so you don't have to do a lot of reading. But this is just some of the topics, some of the stuff you learn in this course. It's self-paced. You get access to it for life. They have a community that goes along with this, so you get community support. You get access to the Q&A calls, all the live recordings. It comes in other languages as well, not just English. You have the classroom up here. You have the calendar telling you when they do the calls, and then you have the community portion where they make all the announcements, and you can go in here and talk. You can ask questions. This person just joined. You can pretty much share your wins. This person is new. A lot of new people, y'all. So you can just pretty much come in here and say what you want. First sale. Somebody made their first sale. So it's not like you just left. You buy a course, you get the course, you get the community support, you get the Q&A calls weekly, y'all, every week. That's insane. And you don't have to pay anything more. Once you get the course, you in the course. You get all the stuff that comes with it. So that's just kind of how it's set up. And then you have the members, the leaderboards, and all of that. You can access it from your phone too, not just a computer. So it's just an app you download, and then you're able to access the course. Do you have a community where you help clients, or is this the place? So for me, when people buy UBC from me, I help them too if they need help. But this course has its own community. Like, you don't have to be scared to talk in there if you want to and you need help. But if you reach out to me, I help too. So I just kind of help people as they need it, because some people need extra help, some people don't. So I just kind of run mine as like, if you need help, you just reach out to me. Tell me what it is you need or what you're struggling with. But that's on top of this support. Could you show us what the payment setup looks like? Yeah, so if you click on my store, let me see, hold on. It depends on what you get approved for. Let me find it. Oh, they would log me out. Stand Store logged me out, and I never know my password to log back in. Okay, I'm taking a wild guess. Nope. Incorrect. Hold on, y'all. It's sad. Okay. So that's how it looks. When you go to the site, when you click on my page, like on the actual course, it takes you down here to the, okay, it's not gonna show me right here. Hold on, y'all. I gotta come in as like y'all, because it's not gonna show me y'all's view. Basically, when you click on when you go to my link in bio on here, and if you click on on the Stand Store link, go to UBC, it's on the checkout page, y'all. It's Klarna and it's Afterpay. You have to pick one of those, and then it's gonna redirect you. It's gonna redirect you to those sites where you can. So like that, you scroll down, and then you can enter your name, enter your email, enter your actual email, and then if you want to apply for payments, you click Afterpay or you click Klarna. When you choose one of those, it's gonna redirect you to those sites, and then all they're gonna ask for is your phone number, I think. Phone number and I think address. That's it. And then it's simple. Once you put that in, it's gonna load for a minute, and then it's gonna come back and tell you the payment options you have. You may get 12 payments, you may get an option for 6, and you may get an option for 4. That way, you don't have to pay the whole thing up front. And then even if you do payments, you still get let into the course. You still get the course, and you still get the right to resell even if you're on payment. So you're not limited or having to wait till you pay it off. It's just an easier way for people to get in. And y'all, a lot of people do payments. When I started as a beginner, I did payments. So that's it. You just wouldn't put in your card information. You would just click this one or this one. And I would say try them both and see which one gives you the better deal. Yep, that's it, y'all. Do y'all have any other questions for me? Yeah, you can still try. Definitely. Y'all, Afterpay and Klarna be coming in clutch. I'm telling y'all. I be using Afterpay and Klarna still now to this day for anything. Try it, y'all. I had people, it's crazy because a lot of people be getting a 6 and 12 month option. I didn't get that option. I only got 4. But even with 4, y'all, it was helpful. Yep, you can still try it and see what happens, y'all. And if it does 12, I think it does it as low as like $40-something to start. And then all you got to do, if you do get it, is just follow the directions, request access, and then they still let you in the course, y'all. It does not hold you back or anything like that. It just makes it easier for you to pay. Which I get it, y'all, because I'll be using Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, all of them. Right, Alicia, all of them, baby. Amazon. When I have a big Amazon order, baby, I'll be like, Affirm, let's do it. That's sad. I don't know why. I think it just feel better when you know you don't gotta pay in full. You can just pay a portion. But y'all, it comes in handy and it helps people out. It helps people out a lot. What social media would I be able to reach you on? Instagram for sure. So go to my bio, same bio on here. Follow me on Instagram. I tell everybody in my lives, follow me on Instagram. If you ever need help, DM me on Instagram. I'm always on there, always in my DMs, always responding, y'all. Best place to find me. Like if I'm not on live, is right there. Definitely Instagram. Because that's where I'm at every day, basically. YouTube and Instagram. It's just I only go live here, but I'm always on Instagram, y'all. But it's crazy, y'all. Y'all honestly just gotta be willing to learn. If you're willing to learn, Go through this course, start learning from it, implementing these strategies. Y'all, even if you made an extra 1,000, even if you only sold a course twice a month, y'all, that's $1,000 because the course is $500. Even if you just made 2 sales in 30 days, right? I already know extra 1,000 would save a lot of people from a lot of stress, because when I started, that's all I prayed for to God was an extra $1,000. Little did I know, God had more in store for me, and I ended up making $10,000 in my second month. And I was like, here I am praying for 1,000, and I ended up making 10K. And it's crazy because I never would have imagined that I was gonna make 10K so fast in my second month as a beginner. But even an extra 1,000, y'all, I would have been happy with that, because I wouldn't have at least been stressed out when it came to money. At least that would have been solved. But you gotta think of it like that. You gotta learn from the course. If you do resell the course, resell it. If you want to create your own products, you can. If you want to resell the course and then also sell like a low ticket item too, you can. It's so many different ways and so many different things you can do to make money online, y'all. It just starts with learning. It starts with the education. So that way you know what you're doing, basically. Any other last minute questions for me? Anybody? And it's crazy, y'all, because there's people of all ages doing this. I'm talking about 17, 18, 19, all the way up to people in their 60s, y'all, who are retired. And they like, I'm finna learn digital marketing so I can make some money, right? And you got people, young people, y'all, doing this. I follow a lot of little young people that are like 17, 18, that's making a killing doing digital marketing. And I'm like, dang, what if I wish I would have discovered it at 17, 18, baby? I'd have definitely been a millionaire by now. If I would have knew about it then, for sure I would have been one. I'm speaking that into existence. Yes, thank you so much, Devon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, y'all, because these 9 to 5s, baby, they unreliable anyway. That's why I tell people, even if you like yours, find a stream of income that you can do with it, just in case, because you never know what they're going to do. Just in case they decide to say, hey, we cutting back today, because they don't give a shit about giving you no warning, but they want a 2 weeks notice from us. Next thing you know, you scrambling. So find a way to make money on top of your 9 to 5. So if that day ever come, hopefully never, you not scrambling trying to figure out what to do. Just follow. Looking forward to learning this with you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for following. Yep, you're not scrambling trying to figure out what to do. But y'all definitely try them payments. I'm telling y'all, the payment plans be coming through. They be coming through in life in general. Y'all, I ain't even feeling a lot of y'all. I've even used payment plans in the past for groceries. That's kind of sad, but I did it. Them curbside orders, you can use them for that. I'm like, dang, I can do. I forgot which one it was. I was like, I could break it in payments. I was like, okay. This was a while back, y'all, but I definitely did it. You just gotta pay the people now. Don't be getting it to mess up your credit now. Pay the people when the payment plan come up. Do y'all got any more questions for me? No more questions, y'all good? Any general questions about digital marketing before I hop off, y'all? Anything, let me know. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram so that way when I'm not on live, you can reach me on Instagram, ask questions, anything. Y'all, I'm still here. If y'all have questions, just let me know. I'm looking at the chat. If anybody wants to know more about products, if anybody's just joining, let me know in the chat, y'all. Why you didn't tell me this went black?
Have you tried BBs?
And people watching me take shots.
Have you tried BBs?
Do you market only on YouTube and Instagram? Yes, and I also market on TikTok a little bit, but TikTok is not my main platform to market. It's mainly YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, the main two that I do. Y'all, YouTube is really slept on. I would say no matter where you go, if you choose TikTok or Instagram, I would say also like repurpose your content for YouTube Shorts. Honestly, is what I would say. I would say choose one of those platforms like Instagram or TikTok because all of them are good for digital products, honestly. And then TikTok is really easy to grow on. Instagram is harder to grow on, but they're both good. But just repurpose the content, y'all, because it's the same format, so you can repurpose it. Ebony said, I'm ready to start. Literally just purchased the course. They said my mentorship. Yes. Congratulations, Ebony, and thank you so much. Yes, so it's pending. Did you do what the email said? Like forward the receipt and like do the steps? As long as you did that, it's gonna say pending for a minute, but they'll let you in. It doesn't take long. As long as you followed the directions from the confirmation email. Yep. Thank you and congratulations. See, I should have been on my MacBook, y'all. I could have did the confetti. Do you market on YouTube? Okay, I read that. There's a training on each platform, how to market. Yeah, so the course has YouTube, TikTok, and an Instagram one. Yes. So YouTube is really good. They have a TikTok one, and then even TikTok live strategies, y'all. This is real good. If you want to start going live on TikTok, I don't know if y'all be seeing people on TikTok, but it be beginners over there making a killing. But use these strategies. Like if you do get the course, use these strategies inside of here, teaching you like how to structure your TikTok live in order to make money. And then Instagram right here, and then also telling you about reels, a little bit how to because what you're gonna do on Instagram is create reels. So this module is telling you like how to go about doing it. how to add captions, how to hook your audience, about the trending audio, how to edit the reel, all of that, y'all, right here. So everything you need to know is here. You just have to be able to navigate this. There's no particular order you need to go in, y'all. Just do what makes sense to you. Do what make the most sense. If you know you're not going to be marketing on TikTok, don't even go to the TikTok module if you don't want to. If you know you're going to be faceless, then you might want to come here. Everybody should be going to attraction marketing because it's going to teach you how to make different types of content to attract people to you. You know what I mean? So it's not an order. Even though it's ordered a certain way, you don't have to go in this order. If you know you trying to set up your store, then you might want to come here where it's talking about it. Video editing, business expansion, value videos. If you want to launch your own product one day, then you might want to go to this one, how to launch, because it's giving you the strategy on how to launch your own stuff. So that way you make sales when you launch. So, you know, just kind of use, you know, what you think you need and kind of navigate how you want. You do not have to go through the whole course in order to start learning and making money. Don't think that. I have not been through the whole course, y'all, and I've been in here a year. It's stuff I haven't looked at because I just ain't looked at it. So don't think you have to sit there and I would say take a little time to familiarize yourself with the course and learn stuff. But you do not. You can start. You can look at the course for a few days, a week, and then start building your new Instagram account, your new TikTok account. If you need help with the bio, go to that area where it's teaching you how to make an effective bio. You know what I mean? So you can kind of grow and learn and go at the same time, if that makes sense. Just do what makes sense to you. Did you mark it? Okay, I read that. There's training. Yep, I just did it. Congrats. Yes, Ebony, I just saw it when you told me. Congratulations, girl. Definitely make sure you follow me on Instagram, too. See, I don't know how many sales Lane has done this week, but what I do know is of 3 she's mentioned tonight, that's over 1K in a week. Stephanie over there doing math. I love it, Stephanie. Right. That's what I be trying to tell people, y'all. And I be giving y'all the minimum so that y'all can see the bigger picture, y'all. I just said you can make 2 sales in a month to make $1,000. But once you really start learning this, y'all, and you doing it, and you in it, baby, 2 sales a month is the bare minimum. You can do that in a week. You know what I mean? 2 sales in a week, you can do that in a week. You can do more than that, y'all. I've had weeks where I've made more than that, y'all. I've had days I don't make money, so I'm gonna be real with y'all. It ain't always strawberries and cream, but that's okay because if I made $1,000 yesterday, it's okay if I don't make no money tomorrow, right? So it's just all about you. I could have easily not got on live tonight. I probably wouldn't have got Ebony. That's okay, though. That's why you have to show up because you never know when you're going to inspire somebody else and teach somebody else something and let them start their journey, too. And the good thing about it is if you selling a valuable product that's good and you know it's good, you're not going to have no issue. You know that people are going to learn from the product because it's already selling. It's already changing lives. You know that the product is good. And if you have ethics and you help people and you don't ghost people, you good to go. And I think that's why I continue to be successful because I literally, y'all, I couldn't ghost y'all if I wanted to because I go live too much. Y'all be calling me all in the live, right? That's what I'm saying. I show up on here multiple times a week. And I love to do this. I'd rather be doing this than working for somebody else. She said, I hear you, Hirsch. I finally feel confident. Yes, girl, definitely. And it's all about mindset, y'all. If you ever struggling with mindset, get on those mindset calls that they do. I think they're fixing to start back up because they had stopped them for a little bit. This course, one of the creators in here, Jasmine, she is very big on mindset. Go follow her page, y'all. One of the creators who made the course. I forgot her last name, but she do videos every day that's very inspirational and just all about mindset. And that's going to take you a long way because if you get in that right mindset, that's what's going to keep you going every single day. Every single day. Every single day. I don't know her. What is Jasmine? I don't know Jasmine's last name, but she one of the creators. I don't know. Right here, Jasmine Elizabeth. That may be her Instagram name too. Oh, there you go. Jasmine's World. Go follow her. For mindset, y'all, She is good at what she do to help you when it comes to like the mindset portion of all of that. She posts very motivational, inspirational videos all the time. All the time. Oh, another thing I've been watching Lane since April. Yes, Stephanie been here since the beginning of my journey. See, thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie has been here since the beginning of my journey, almost a year ago. Y'all, every time I say that, I'm like a freaking year. It does not seem like that. You welcome, Stephanie. And when I first started, y'all, they'll tell y'all I was nervous as hell to be on live. I am shy. Who finna go live? You couldn't have told me a year later I would be going live, y'all. And I usually have my face on here. It's just I got my course on the screen. But to all the new people who just catch me on live, y'all, it's usually not like this. I'm usually on the screen, y'all. So don't think you're gonna get faceless lives from me. Y'all gonna see my face because I'll be on here. But if you would have told me a year ago, I wouldn't have believed it because I am so shy. I never forget my first live on here back in April. I literally didn't say nothing for like the first 10 minutes. I was just sitting there looking at the screen. And even to this day, I'm still shy, but you just wouldn't know because I've gotten comfortable with what I do. I have knowledge now. And when you have knowledge, that shyness go out the window because at least you feel like you know what you're talking about. You know? So that's why I always tell people, like, even if y'all shy, don't let being shy stop you from going live, y'all. Go live. It makes a difference in your sales. Do what I'm doing. This is called a faceless live. To the people who shy, put the screen on the product that you're talking about and talk until you get comfortable doing what you do, and then kind of start showing your face. But don't let being shy keep you from going live altogether. Start faceless with the live, and then slowly like show your face here and there. Even if you put your face, then go back like this, and then talk a little, go back like this, but don't let it stop you because going live eventually will help. All it's going to do is help people relate to you more and realize like you a real person, if that makes sense. That's it. That's what it's going to do. Stephanie been here since I've been complaining. Y'all, I used to complain about my 9 to 5 every day. Every day. Like it was just one of those soul sucking 9 to 5s. And it's crazy because it wasn't the company. I had good benefits. I wasn't getting paid enough, but I had good benefits. You know, I had insurance. I had the good 401k. I had a lot of sick time, a lot of vacation, all that good stuff. It was just what I did was draining. Like talking to people every day on a regular basis, doing tech support, helping people with banking issues, people calling because they mad about their money, blaming you. Like that's right there affects your quality of life. It really does. I don't care how strong you are doing stuff like that, letting people talk to you any kind of way and having to always be the customer is always right. Like that shit will drive you nuts, y'all. I was going crazy. I literally went crazy. And that's how I ended up on a leave of absence from work. Y'all, I was on a leave of absence. Just so y'all know, I ended up on a leave of absence is my story from work because my quality and my job performance started like failing major. And I'm a person who I don't care if I like it or not. I want to excel at what I do. I want to be the best. And I stopped caring, y'all. It wasn't that I stopped caring. I just was losing it. And I ended up basically, long story short, I ended up on a leave of absence for mental health. Like, let me go take care of my mental health. And I went on a leave, y'all, for 30 days, extended the leave for like another 2 weeks. And guess what? Decided I wasn't going back. The leave turned into, you know what, I quit. So I feel like it was nobody but God that pushed me out of the job site because I wouldn't have it would have took me so long to walk away because I felt like I still needed the job for some reason. Because I'm so conditioned to think that you just need the job. So I feel like it was God that pushed me out, put me on the leave, and then I ended up being on the leave. And while I was on the leave, I got to see what it was really like to be a full-time entrepreneur, to wake up when I wanted to work on my business, to take my laptop to cute little restaurants and coffee shops and work. Like I did this for like a month and a half. And I'm like, After doing that for a month and a half and not having to deal with people screaming in my ear, there was no way I could go back. And I ended up quitting. But I feel like if it wasn't for the leave, for the mental health, I probably still would be there trying to juggle both. So I honestly think it was God because I prayed. I used to pray every night, like, God, please give me direction, give me a sign. Please let me know what you want to do. Am I right? Am I making the right decision? Should I walk away from my job? I didn't know. I wanted to make them, and I used to always pray for a sign. Y'all, God gave me so many signs, it was crazy. I was ignoring every last one of them. So he finally said, you know what? I'm going to just throw you out there so you just look, baby, go on a leave of absence. And when I looked back at it, I was like, God, he showed me so many signs, and I ignored every last one of them because I wasn't listening. To the point where I ended up in a coaching call talking about my performance, and my manager was like, I'm gonna give you time off the phone so you can go look at resources that you have with HR because you may need time off. It wasn't until all of that happened until I realized, okay, I hear you, God. I see what you're doing. You won't put me out. Like, it's crazy, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. It really does. It really does. I think I came onto your live about the second or third, but I started following you from the first video. Subscribe and share and save to watch. Right. That first video that I did on YouTube, Stephanie, was the video that changed everything for me. Like, that's the crazy part. That first video I did on YouTube about digital marketing, which I already was on YouTube, y'all, but it was not going anywhere. And then I did a video on digital marketing that went crazy, and I got monetized off of that video overnight, basically. Is what it seemed like. And ever since then, I've been here. I've been on YouTube. Okay, I'm about to need you to be your affiliate. Affiliate. You told your sister, oh, tears on your behalf. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Girl, don't make me start crying because I'm a big ass crybaby as it is, y'all. I'm a Scorpio, and if you know anything about a Scorpio, baby, we got a hard exterior, but baby, we the biggest crybabies there is. Like, we crazy, don't cross us, but we crybabies on the inside, basically. Please don't have me crying, but it's crazy because everybody be telling me, oh, you finally quit that job? Yes, I finally quit the job, but I really got pushed out by God, y'all. And I believe that to my core. I really got pushed out because he knew, like, I was half-assing. He was like, let me go ahead and push her out because she not going to reach her full potential until she move on out of there. Because you got to think about it. I'm still trying to work. That's 8 hours of my day that I could be doing this, going live and putting it into my business. And then not only that, y'all, at the time, I was already making more money doing this. I was making more money. It's crazy that I stayed that long, y'all. I've been making more money doing digital marketing since May of 2024. And I continue to go to work every single day, hindering my growth because I'm giving 8 hours to a job that I hate. And finally, I ended up finally leaving, which I have no regrets, y'all. I honestly thought I was going to regret it a little bit. I have not one single regret. And that's when I knew God really was trying to tell me something and I was not paying attention at all. It's like I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to do what I want to do. And the thing is, you cannot pray for direction. You cannot pray for God's direction and then think that you just not going to listen because you asked for it, right? And that's exactly what I did. I prayed for it, but I really didn't want to hear it. And then it's like, no, you asked for this, so you finna get it. You finna be gone from this job. And that's exactly what happened. Yep, that's exactly what happened. And do you think them people at that job give a shit? That's what I be telling y'all. Do you think they care to check on me to see how I'm doing? Because I literally went out on mental health leave, turned into I quit. You think they care? I guarantee I'm replaced already, y'all. They will replace you. You are just a number. I don't care how good you are at your job. I was one of their top performing employees, y'all. As much as I hated the job, I did my job to the best of my ability. And I did it well to the point where I ended up picking my own schedule. They let me pick my own schedule. That's how I was able to work from 6:45 to 3:15. I was opening shift. I got chose to do that because I was a high performer. Do you think they care though? No, they don't. They do not care. And that's the thing. These jobs, they don't appreciate good workers. And it's just like as soon as you leave or you get fired or whatever the case may be, They already got you replaced. Nobody don't call and check on you. They can care less. They can care less. Little do they know, I was making money all while working with them. And in the end, I got to laugh because I could care less. And I just said, forget it. I'm gone. Just left, just quit. Yep. That's exactly what happened. But y'all, that can be anybody, y'all. That can be anybody. There's so many people that I follow and watch that have left their jobs over time. Or some people who still at their jobs, but they making the money that they need to make ends meet. You just really got to buckle down and really be dedicated to learning the skill of marketing. That's why they call it a high income skill, because it really is. Because once you learn the skill, there's so many different ways that you can make money after that. You just got to be willing to learn, y'all. That's it. But I'm done rambling now, y'all. Y'all got any questions? Any last minute questions? Even though I said that like 20 minutes ago. But that's me, y'all. I get on live and be like, oh, this is going to be a quick, short live and turn into 2 hours. Every single time. Every single time. Let me know if y'all have any questions for me before I just jump off randomly. Ebony, that's why I'm ready to get started. I left my job because of similar stress-related issues and decided to invest in myself. So this is going to be going to work because for me it has to. Right, is that right, Ebony? That's the right mindset though. You got to tell yourself it got to work, right? Just all I can tell you advice, try to stay positive. Even when it get hard, try not to have like negative thoughts and say negative things, because saying negative things and like putting it out there holds you back. Like even when you could be doing everything right, it'll hold you back because you thinking negative, right? So the same way I did it, the same way you can do it. I'm no better than you or nobody else, y'all. I'm just a regular working mama who was tired of their job, who decided to learn marketing. That's it. I'm no different, y'all. I'm a regular person. A year ago, I was at my job struggling, complaining every single day, mad at the world. Same thing. I just did something about it. So that's what I would tell you. Try to remain positive and like speak big things, you know? Be delusional, basically. Basically, be delulu. That's it. Yes, Stephanie. Good night, girl. Good night. I will talk to you later. But yeah, basically be delusional. Feel like you already doing it even when you're not yet. And I tell y'all use my Instagram for inspiration. If y'all need help, I may not be in the same niche as y'all. I may not have the same target audience, but if you confused about like how to create reels on Instagram, look at my Instagram page. Like look at it. Look at the concepts, because that's how you can grasp the concept of what's happening. The hook, the short video, and then the caption. And then it kind of starts making sense, y'all, because that's what I did as a beginner. I followed other people and looked at their content and used them as inspiration so that it made sense to me. That's it. That's exactly what I did. But I am fixing to get off of here, y'all. I've been on here 89 minutes. You might as well say 90 minutes. Hour and a half. If anybody has questions, DM me on Instagram. If anybody is looking for the course, y'all, it's linked in my bio, on my YouTube bio. It's also linked on my Instagram account. I always tell people try payments. Click on Klarna, click on Afterpay, see if you get approved for payments. Get in the course, y'all, and start learning. The fact that you can learn from this course and then turn around and make money from it is a game changer. You can do both. You can do both, y'all. But I am fixing to get off and actually work on my own content, y'all. That's what I'm about to do. Try to batch create a few reels so I don't have to worry about them for the next few days. That's what I'm fixing to do. All right, nothing else. Y'all don't got anything else. I'm gonna wait a few seconds just to make sure somebody not typing, and I'm fixing to hop off, y'all. I'll probably go live again tomorrow, knowing me. Thank you. Good night. Can't wait to come back. Yes, girl. Yes, I'll probably go live tomorrow. I just never know the time, but make sure y'all turn on like notifications so it'll notify y'all if I go live tomorrow. But thank you so much, Ebony. Thank everybody for being in the live. I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see y'all in my next live. Bye, everybody.